to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. It's very hot here. I hope everyone is doing okay. I have some organic Earl Grey black tea. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about a few little different topics. The first one is 3 days food for $5. So I'm going to pick 5 items that's going to get me through for 3 days. The first thing I'm going to pick is a nice big box of cereal. You can get those at Walmart for $1, but you can also get really good cereal at 99 cents only. This is a good one. It's not as much, but it's only $1. And then 1 shelf-stable milk, so that's $2. So, you know. Okay, then I think the cheapest lunch meat is bologna. I don't know how many pieces there are in here. It says there are 10. So these are 10 cents each. And then I usually get bread at Walmart. It's a little less than $1, or their hamburger buns are good. And if you count each hamburger as 2 pieces of bread, you get 16 pieces of bread. Sometimes buns are a little bit better. And then the last thing is top ramen. What I would do, believe it or not, you couldn't get any top ramen. I thought that was so ridiculous. So 3 days for $5. So the good thing about top ramen is you can take 1 egg with 1 tablespoon water, beat it good, and add it to your top ramen. So, you know, you could get by. So this is a good way to approach your stockpile if you're kind of new. Say, okay, what can I get that's going to last me 3 days for $5? And that's going to give me quite a bit of food. In fact, it's going to get me as much food as I possibly can get for $5. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about how to do this. Okay, so say you're going to pick up 1 or 2 things for your stockpile. The first thing I would, maybe it depends what you need, but I buy flour for $1 a bag, and if you have flour, you can make flatbread or tortillas. And then if you have flatbread or tortillas, you can make some tacos if you have a little hamburger meat, or you can make a burrito if you have some eggs. And then you want to stockpile, probably you would want to stockpile beans and rice. I bought these beans for 50% off and this rice for 50% off. So a lot of times if you go to a food bank, you know, it's really not that much food, but if you have this stockpiled, it's going to make it so much easier for you to get by. You can make yourself a little pot of beans and make some tortillas and some bean burritos, or you can make a flour tortilla with some beans and an egg. Or if you have rice, you can make, if you have some kind of meat, almost any kind of meat, you can make a stir fry. You know, there's all kinds of things you can make, but the main thing, if you have rice, you can make a stir fry. Notice on here they don't have potatoes, but okay, we're not going with potatoes. We're going with this. And then I bought this sugar for 50% off. Okay, now the thing about sugar is, during the Depression, people didn't have enough sugar. So it's possible that we could be, deficient in sugar. I stockpile tea, but you could stockpile coffee. And then I just want to show you what I do is when I buy it, I buy bacon ends and I buy a lot. So you can see that this is a lot of food, you guys, and you can get by a long time. You can have a little sugar in your coffee. The sugar is really going to help you. I think most people stockpile salt pork, but it's more expensive than bacon ends. And you know, you can make bacon and eggs. And so if you stockpile this and you start running out of food, and you have to go to the food bank, don't wait until you're out of every last bit of food before going to the food bank, because you'll really starve. Oh, well, Rhoda, you can't say that. Well, okay, you didn't hear it. Okay, so now in my freezer, this stuff is very cheap at Walmart. I think this is like cheaper than the cheap hamburger. I bought these hamburgers. They're partially soy. Now this is, I think, almost all turkey. It might be a little bit more desirable ingredients turkey. So, you know, this is turkey and turkey. This is hamburger meat, like hearts, hamburger meat, and soy. So, and actually this is probably cheaper. This is like $1.60, so you figure this is 40 cents for a quarter pound, and this is 53 cents. This is not bad stuff. And you can do everything, like you can make a stir fry or tacos, or, you know, that's like a good way to go. And then I bought the chicken tenderloins at Walmart. So in my freezer, if like you're a beginner, if you can get chicken, hamburger, and bacon ends, if you can get chicken, rice, and beans, that's really going to help you out as well. And a lot of times chicken, I have seen those chicken legs for 49 cents a pound. But if you wait, you can get chicken for 99 cents a pound. Just depends what you can find, what you can live with. Okay, so now in the stockpile, I like to stockpile these. Now these are really good if you have eggs, because that's where you can make a big batch of stir fry. If you have some vegetables or some ham or Spam, and they have that Spam luncheon meat at Dollar Tree. So you would fry your ham, you would scramble a little egg, you would add some cooked or leftover rice and some vegetables, and so, you know, that's why the ham is good. Canned chicken. These are the three, like if you're kind of new to stockpiling. Usually with the chicken, I would make a chicken salad or some kind of chicken sandwich, like a tuna sandwich, and then tuna fish. And one of the followers said one time, why don't you just buy a case of tuna and put it under your bed? And I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. So I would stockpile tuna. You can make tuna casserole, you know, tuna sandwiches, tuna and macaroni and cheese. There's all kinds of things you can make. So that would be these would be the beginning meats for your stockpile. Okay, so now about planting a garden. Okay, I just planted this tomato plant out of one of the seeds from my tomatoes. I see it has a few aphids. What I spray on them is I spray in a spray bottle 5 drops of dish soap, and that seems to control it. And then I bought this. What is this? Oh, this is a cucumber plant, and it's growing like crazy. I bought that for $1 at 99 cents only. So if you don't have much money and you're thinking, I can't afford to plant a garden, just save all the seeds out of your food and plant them. Some of them grow, some of them don't. I've had good luck plants from Walmart too. Okay, and then I want to mention prepare to shelter in place. That means if something happens, you can shelter in place in your house, and mainly you need food and water. So in case you can't go out. The protests are still going on here. Now they're peaceful, but they're all over the city, and you know they can't be trusted to stay that way. Okay, and prepare for evacuation. And don't think you're going to swing by the ATM because they burned 2 of our banks down. One of the banks was one of the banks I go to. So you want cash and gas and cash mainly so that you can evacuate. So that is just, and take your food with you if you do have to go. Also, they had in the news, it's very, very expensive here, you guys, and people are buying motor homes and RVs, and I think I heard it was 30% of the people aren't paying their rents. So this is very bad. I mean, you know, it's moving in a bad direction. So just be trying to do a few of these little things, and it might really help you out. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.